we go. Bidoof went first, got the Arceus. Cinccino start. Oh, Cinccino has that call for family. That's kind of sick, actually. Oh, they got the cape for the Goodra, too? Let's go. All right, can we get... All right, double... I think that's double Captain Aroma here. Tails. Basic. We already got call for family, though, so we don't need that. Gotta do, like, what? 400 plus damage to the goo? What do you have to do? What does it have? 280 plus the thing for 100, 380 plus the attack minus 80, 460? 460? Dude, the Cinccino's got to be working overtime, bro. He's got to get in there and swing for 460. But you can't even load up all that energy in one turn. So if you try and like preload a Cinccino, I guess you like just start punching the Goodra with you start punching the Goodra with a Lugia, and eventually you like come through with the Cinccino, right? That's got to be the line. You just like Lugia first, and then build up the Cinccino behind it, and then eventually go for like a one hit or something. Azul, in the dark, would you play Guardian or Chi and Pao this weekend? You mean at this tournament, or do you mean at this tournament, or like this weekend in this meta? Current meta? Chi and Pao probably. He was shaking his head like he plays 3-2. Oh shoot, was he really? Dude, no shot. Is that just game over? Just like that? That's not very fun. He's even got a good start here, too. Ultra Ball, go get another Archeops, discard the Archeops. That's great. We're in a good spot. We would have been in a good spot here, too. But if we got double V-Star prize, we're cooked. What is even like your... yeah, what do you... You could have... I'm trying to like come up with a way to like get a prize card. They're going for the call for family, it looks like. Oh, no, not yet. Got the Serena, discard 1, draw 4. Then we got that call for family. But we building if that is true, and both our energy or both our V stars are prized, then we should be building up energy on a Lugia to. I don't know, to be honest. All right, call for family. I think you have to. I guess you have to hope the Arceus player just bricks from here. To be honest, I guess that's fair. Maybe that is the line here. Can you attack a Beautiful or a B-Barrel with a Cinccino? Yeah, I mean, I guess that might be our line here. Is swarming with the Cinccinos. Wait, was there a fourth Cinccino or Minccino prized? Is it a 4-3 or a 4-4 Cinccino line? I swear there was a Minccino prize. I could be trolling though. Weird Ear KOs. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. The Weird Ear's not KOing anything. No shot. You don't play around Max Belt Boss here. I got a secret for you, James. Well, one, I don't know why you play Max Belt and Arceus Goodra. And two, Max Belt doesn't work on V Pokemon. What does Max Belt do? Just 50 more damage to 50 more damage to EXs. That's it. If the cape's in, that's a big Goodra. Are they thinking about putting it on the Arceus? Yo, put it on the B-Barrel. Putting it on the B-Barrel is a genius play. Ah. Okay, they don't have it in hand. They don't have the Arceus yet. They only have the Iono. They do need to find the Arceus V-Star here. But honestly, they should have just made the soul read that there was double Arceus or double Lugia V-Star prize and put the cape on the B-Barrel. The B-Barrel looks good in the cape too. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a Bidoof, or my bad, Bidoof with a cape, but he looks pretty good. Oh, there's the Ultra Ball. That's game. Well, hold on. It's game if there is actually all the V-Stars prized. But yeah, if all the V-Stars are prized, it is game. But if there's one left, then we should be in a fine spot here. Well, Lugia should have a chance here. They don't just lose. And if the hand is really good for the Lugia play here, they could boss. Well, actually, I was gonna say they could boss KO Goodra, but it has the cape on it, so actually that's not happening. There we go. Yeah, what art is that on that arc? What, the arc V? I honestly wasn't paying attention. Boss KO Doof. Hope to pull a V-Star. That's if a B-Barrel isn't... Oh, they got the Vulpix in there too. That's if they don't get a B-Barrel here. They could put B-Barrel in play here as well. Wait, does Vulpix auto Charizard? I guess they can go Counter Catcher Boss or Prime Catcher Boss. Maybe not. What's been the most popular ace spec? Prime Catcher. But it would still be pretty good. Like, the Vulpix would still be good against Zard, right? To give you, like, time to do stuff. Yeah, it doesn't, like, auto-win it probably, but it gives you time to do stuff for sure, which makes a difference. Yep, there's the B-Barrel. Damn, it's not looking good. I'm trying to think about, like, how we ever... The problem here as well, excuse me, is that we're going to lose so many Minchinos trying to set up a Cinccino that can then KO a B-Barrel. Yeah. If you only get Vulpix set up and and leave no other Pokemon, how does Zard beat that? You just don't KO the other Pokemon. It's pretty unlikely that they set up a lone Vulpix. Obviously, if they set up lone Vulpix, they get there, but you just don't not as Zard. You just leave a Pokemon in play, and then you can do the switch or Gus combo. They have Turo. I mean, if they get the Turo, I guess you do just lose. To be honest, they got you if they got that. Then they got you. If they can do it, they get you. What is the ace spec in the hand here? Is it the Master Ball? It looks like they're lining up an Ultra Ball. I want to know what the ace spec they're playing is, though. Drew extra? Yeah, they had gift energy on the active. Oh, wait, did they actually not draw an extra? They actually should draw one more, right? I feel like they didn't draw. I feel like they only have 7 cards in their hand. It is the Master Ball. Let's go. Okay, there's a third Lugia Visa. All right, we're in business. We're in business. Damn, we're all doom and gloom. We're like, man, why are we even still here, bro? What are we doing here? But we're here because it wasn't all. They were not all prized. The chops are in, and it looks like the Arceus is going down here. Will the Goodra plus Metal Energy be able to be found? Maybe the Cinccino just runs amok. I guess I could just attack with the Goodra V to KO this thing, to be honest. But then you could just KO the Goodra V with another Cinccino. Let's see if this is enough. Man, I'm too tired. I'm getting tired. All right, so you could do an... Oh, we have the knockout here clean. So maybe you attach a double turbo... No, you probably attach a... You could attach an energy to the bench Cinccino, probably. I think there's like one non-double turbo in hand to bench to the Cinccino. Or double turbo to Lugia is also fine. Did Melanie rotate? For you, yeah. How much damage does Goodra V do? It does like 120. Oh, does the V-Guard protect from it? Oh, no. I think the V-Guard... Wait, it might do 140. It actually might do 140. It might do 140. All right, there we go. That's a knock. Bro, damn, this little rat's swinging, bro. So it's a 4-3 lineup Cinccino. Okay. We got the rat lineup in this deck for sure. All right. Honestly, even if they find the Goodra here, though, hold up. They have the Goodra. They have the Metal. They have the Ultra Ball. Cool top deck. They have the Iono. But can this next Cinccino just knock this thing out? Then they would need to find, like, a Raihan play to follow that up to make a new Arceus. Dude, the Cinccino's swinging. They hit 400 next turn and it still doesn't KO. What? Only 400? And it doesn't KO? I guess you have to just punch with Lugia then, right? You have to punch with Lugia to soften it up. Sheesh. And let me do the math in my head. Yeah, I guess they are short. Dude. Bro, Raihan rotated? Oh, is that why you asked? Who asked about Melanie? Is that why you asked about Melanie? All right, so Raihan's not an option. Yo, did Melanie rotate? Or do we still have Melanie? Because Melanie's our savior here. We need Melanie now. Okay, there's the evolve. proper, what would you even call that? Can you whack a chops this turn? I think you'd want to KO the Cinccino here, I think for sure, probably, right? You could whack a chops, I guess, but Melanie and Raihan both rotated. Down bad now. Oh, we got the squad here, though, to be honest. We can go bench, Ultra Ball, get a Arceus or a Gudra. Depends if you want to lose the Iono or not, but it looks like they want to preserve it. I guess you don't need to mention another Pokemon this turn, to be honest. You don't have to mention Pokemon this turn. You need something next turn for sure, though. Time for Gardenia's Vigor. That's the only out we got. Yeah, true. Or would you say Omar Mela? Yeah, there we go. Mela. Get the Mela involved. Okay. It's not possible to get the one-hit KO, so that means we have to go into a Lugia punch here, right? You could theoretically go boss KO B-Barrel with Lugia and then build up one energy on the Cinccino. And then build up another energy on the Cinccino next turn. What? No, you're going to get healed on. Oh, no, wait. Did we use Starbirth? Oh, wait, we used Starbirth already. You can punch the Gudra here. Dude, in my head, I was thinking the Gudra still had its V-Star power. I was like, it still got its V-Star power. We can't punch this thing. It doesn't have the V-Star power, though. We can punch this thing. Yeah, you can go... The Cinccino can get Reckless. I'm here for it. Cinccino getting Reckless is what we need. But we need the Cinccino, though. Do we have the Cinccino? Reckless Rat? Yeah. Is that a Vessel in their hand? Do they just play a Vessel to have more outs to discard Archeops? I swear I saw a Vessel in their hand. It's probably not. It's probably not. Yeah, in my head, I was playing around the V-Star power. So I was like, all right, well, punching this thing really hard with Cinccino never makes sense. But they did use Starbirth. Pretty cool. Maybe they play the hands. I feel like you can't afford to play the hands in the Cinccino build. That's like a lot. It needs to do 530 damage in 2 turns. We can do that. We can make it. Well, no, we don't have to do it in 2 turns. We just need to punch really hard with Cinccino and then clean up with Lugias eventually, right? I think you should have just I think they actually should have just punched with Lugia this turn, to be honest. I feel like just punching with Lugia this turn was maybe better. Instead of doing this huge commitment to the Cinccino. You could go punch with Lugia. They hit you. Punch with Lugia. They knock you out. And then you go Cinccino knockout. From there. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense to me, to be honest. I don't think we had to I think just using Lugia first makes a little bit more sense. Is this their last Minccino they have to hit with first? They have to hit with it first. Oh, that is true. If you don't attack with the Minccino now, then it gets boss KO. That is fair, actually. That is fair. This is their last Minccino, yeah, because 2 died. Well, they didn't die. 2 got knocked out. And then 1 is prize. So that's fair, because otherwise they can boss the Minccino. So I guess we gotta go full Reckless Rat mode here. Yeah, they're going all out. I guess the question is just, do they have the big rat? We only see the little rat right here. Oh, no. We didn't check this first? Dude, if they whiff the rat and there's just an overloaded rat in play, there's just a Cinccino with 5 energy on it, or a Minccino, excuse me. Does DTE count as 2? No. Then the deck would actually probably be broken, to be honest. The deck would actually probably be broken if it did count as... if Double Turbo's counted as 2 for the attack, it would be probably broken. Oh, we have the rat in the hand. All right, we're chilling. Once again, the full art cards, bro. I can't tell what's in their freaking hand. As a research, has a boss. Has a jet. Okay. We're swinging here. We're doing 200 and what? 250 damage? We need to hit harder, though. Should we actually attach that energy to the active? But am I trolling on that? Did I just miscount there? No, 250 damage, right? 250 damage. But then the thing still has 120 damage. Oh, then the Lugia would KO next turn. The Lugia does KO next turn, yeah. Even with a double turbo, the Lugia KOs next turn. Does Lugia typically play Mew VMAX? Mew EX, excuse me. I don't know. I don't know what if people are rocking Mew EX right now in this. I would imagine so, because it fits so cleanly into the deck. There's still good stuff to copy with it, I assume. So I'd assume people would be playing Mew EX, but maybe not. All right, we're punching. We need to see. I mean, this is still winnable here for the Goodra player, but they need to set up an Arceus now. They need to find an Arceus and an energy. I mean, they got double B-Barrel Squovette plus a Judge, so they're going to see a ton of cards this turn. They need to find themselves Arceus energy. The Goodra KOs the Cinccino. Then the Lugia, so they go down to 3 prize card. Then Lugia comes up, KOs the Goodra. Yeah, Lugia comes up and KOs the Goodra. Those last 3 prize cards could be really tough to get, though, for the Goodra player. Because if you punch with your Arceus, you get out-traded here. But actually, I guess the question here for the Lugia players, how many more Lugia can they actually attack with? If that Lugia is their last attacker, then that's not very good. That is very good, though. Also, they play Charon's Care, so they can actually chain Arceus here. Okay, that's huge, actually. Wait, what? Do we not bench that there? Wait, why would we not bench that there? It shows not to bench the Arceus, but are then now benching the Arceus. What were they hoping to hit there? Now I'm kind of curious. Why would they ever B-barrel for 1 first? Is there anything worth hitting where it doesn't make sense to? I don't think so, right? It doesn't make a ton of sense to have not just bench and drawn more cards. If he benches Arc V, then Lugia would aim to boss Arc V and then absorb a punch from Goo when he on the following turn. Yeah, but you can't afford to not bench the Arceus here because the Goodra gets KO'd this turn no matter what. You can't not bench. Oh, wait! The Lake! The Lake makes the Goodra survive if they attack with a double turbo. Yeah, you can't not bench the Arceus here. If you don't bench Arceus here, you literally lose. This only works if you have 3 non-DTE energies as well. Wait, why? Oh, to be able to load up your next Arceus? Wait, the Lake actually prevents the KO here, right? If it's with a double turbo. So now the Lugia player has to have 3 non-double turbo energy left. Lake is discarded by Lugia's attack though, right? But it still prevents the damage, right? It prevents it. Wait, actually does it? Actually, I don't know. Does the Lake prevent the damage first? What is the sequencing on that? They can find Mezagoza? Yeah, of course. Damage, then effect. Yeah, so it should prevent it, right? I think it's drawn to a bad card and then sent it to the bottom with the Nest Stash. No, it's just bad sequencing. For them not benching the Arceus with the energy down immediately is just bad sequencing. They probably just didn't realize that they needed to put the Arceus down initially on the first draw, and they were like, well, I probably actually need to do this. You just want to see more cards there. There's no reason not to see more cards. If you draw into enough cards to keep the current hand, then you can hold it. But if you don't, then you send it to the bottom and you see new cards off the Squovette. This card technically happens right before Pokemon checkup. Okay. What if they had set up Vulpix? It would have died to Cinccino. Oh, wait, here instead of the Arceus? That would have been interesting, actually. Wait, what is the Vulpix's attack? What was the Vulpix's attack cost? Is it water colorless or is it water double colorless? Off the 1 draw. Is hitting another Goodra a viable option off 1 draw? No, because you can't set it up in time. You need to attack like next turn. We need to attack next turn, not 2 turns from now. Because Goodra is water metal colorless. Water double colorless? Oh, I guess we could have actually... Okay, maybe that was what they were thinking then. Maybe they were thinking if I find Vulpix, I'll... Okay, that's probably what they were thinking then, is if I find Vulpix, I'll set up the Vulpix. Wait, they just bossed the... They bossed Arceus, but they don't KO it. They have a double turbo. Did they just troll? Okay, so yeah, actually it makes sense to have drawn the one with the B-Barrel first to try and set up the Vulpix. They only hit this thing for 200. Wait, is that correct? No, but why would you not just KO the Goodra? Is there a reason to not just KO the Goodra? Oh, because they can't KO the Goodra. Wait, does this make more sense then? Okay, that makes sense. Because you boss this, punch this. Okay, you boss this, punch this, bump the stadium, so now you KO Goodra. Okay, I'm tripping. No, this is the correct play. The only other thing you could have considered would be boss KO B-Barrel to play around Charon's Care or Turo, but do you really predict that they have Charon's Care or Turo? That would be like the rough thing to predict. So you could have gone boss KO B-Barrel instead. Still bump the stadium, remove draw power from play. So the Charon's Care comes in really clutch here. They could also have another Lake here as well. They might have another Lake here. Yeah, I forgot about the Lake preventing the knockout, but they probably don't have enough energy to not use a double turbo, so they had to use the double turbo here. So because of having to use the double turbo, they went for the boss play. Should they have bossed the Arceus? That's kind of the question, I guess, but that's like the only thing. Because you could have gotten a prize card by KO and B-Barrel. Now you get kind of potentially punished. If they boss, maybe they just attack with Arc and don't let you KO Gudra, so you need 3 boss in a row, which is bad. That's also fair, James, to be honest. Yeah, I guess that is just correct, right? Because then you just need 3 boss in a row anyway. So I guess it is always boss Arc. Hope they don't have Turo or Charizard don't play the card, but they do play it and they do have it. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of a rough spot for Lugia no matter what there. We do get the KO on the Gudra now, though. Arceus response. I guess you still... No, I guess you don't win the trade here anymore as Gudra, because... Or as... Excuse me, as Lugia. Dude, I'm getting so tired. You don't win the trade anymore here as Lugia, because now Arceus can go KO and then boss KO Archeops. Thankfully, we only have 1 round left, so I can't call out plays that aren't possible anymore for too much longer. So this should basically be... With this much draw power on board for the Arceus player as well, this should basically be game over. There's the attach, knock out the active. We just need to find a boss and the game's over. Could burn the double switches, but you could just go in with Squovette. We'll go and draw 1, and then if we don't draw a boss, then we go Squovette. Boom, draw back up to 5. Win the game on the next turn. An Iono. Could also play the Iono here. I don't hate that. Oh, but there's a gift on them. You probably don't play the Iono. You probably don't play the Iono. Maybe Weirdier to steal the game. I don't think they have enough energy left to make a big enough Weirdier. It just comes down to the Arceus player drawing boss. If the Arceus player doesn't draw a boss, though, I guess it is possible to win here. It is possible to actually win here as Lugia. If they can attack with that next Lugia, and there's no boss draw from the Arceus player, to be honest. I got a TM Devo and a Vulpix, so I assume it's going to be attached TM Devo somewhere. And then draw... Attach TM Devo, active, draw 3. And if you just dig straight down, I assume you'll just find the boss here. If you just don't shuffle your deck anymore. But I guess they're considering playing Ultra Ball instead. That shuffles the deck, though, but I guess you draw more this turn. How many cards went to the bottom of the deck, though? 5 cards went to the bottom of the deck? And you're only discarding... You're only drawing plus 2 cards this turn, but it could lead to drawing more on the following turn as well. I'm actually not sure about that. They are going with the Ultra Ball, though. Okay. There's probably not anything gonna actually... They're probably not going to grab anything, unless there's like another Squovette in here. Oh, I guess you could bench another Arceus, right? There's that Arceus not under threat of getting KO'd. That works. Yeah, we couldn't bench the Vulpix, but... What are the time rules? The active... If the game ends on the active player's turn, the game is over. If it ends on the other player's turn, then the active player gets 1 more turn. Boss? Just a couple. Just a few. Literally every boss in the deck is now in the hand. This is a perfect time to play Iono, to be honest. And the Lugia player does have an Iono. All 3 bosses are about to go to the bottom of the deck. I guess one thing that could come up is, do they have a way to shuffle the deck? We still have to... Okay, the Lugia player does have enough energy to attack. 1 jet left in the deck. You need to save that in there so you can move your own Archeops. I guess that doesn't really matter in the situation. Has Squovette. Yeah, still has a ton of draw power on board. They still have a ton of draw power. They need to shuffle the deck, though, because it's possible they dig just straight down and can't get to the bottom. So the Arceus player does need to find a way to shuffle the deck. It's almost bad. You don't actually want to draw all 3 bosses. You want to draw a boss there. You just don't want to draw all of your boss there. Because now if you get... I assume they don't play 4 boss. They could. I assume they probably play 3 boss, and now they're all in the hand. What is that? Is that a Fluttermane? And I think I saw the Iono in hand here. That is a Fluttermane. Oh, they have their own boss? No! I thought they had the Iono. Maybe they didn't have the Iono, though. But they maybe went for a boss line here to play around another Charon's Care. That could have been their play here. And yeah, there's the boss. There's the boss.